A storm is brewing in South Africa, and at the eye of it sits the National Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Fannie Masemola. The country has been gripped by reports, rumors, and speculation about whether an arrest warrant has been issued against him. The claim is explosive, the kind of story that immediately captures public attention and drives debate across news channels, social media platforms, and community conversations. But as we dig deeper, the picture becomes more complex. While rumors suggest a legal action targeting Masemola, the NPA's investigating Directorate against corruption has unequivocally denied the existence of any such warrant. Still, the controversy raises broader questions about corruption, transparency, and accountability in South Africa's law enforcement and political systems. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the events leading up to this controversy, the allegations, the denials, the political ramifications, and what it could mean for the future of policing in the country. The entire episode started gaining traction following a highly charged media briefing by KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Mngwanatsi. During that briefing, Mngwanatsi outlined serious allegations of corruption within the South African Police Service, pointing to irregularities in crime intelligence operations and potential internal interference with investigations into political killings and high-profile crimes. His statements were direct, alarming, and painted a picture of a police system struggling with internal divisions and potential misuse of power. Almost immediately, the public and media began speculating about the implications of his statements, and naturally, attention turned to the highest levels of police leadership, including Masemola himself. The situation escalated when political figures, most notably EFF leader Julius Malema, weighed in. Malema claimed that an arrest warrant for Masemola had already been issued, but that execution of the warrant was being delayed due to alleged political interference. This claim instantly spread across social media platforms, chat groups, and news outlets, amplifying public concern. Suddenly, the narrative was no longer just about alleged corruption. It became intertwined with questions of political influence, accountability, and the balance of power within South Africa's law enforcement institutions. The specifics of the alleged wrongdoing, according to reports circulating at the time, were centered on the improper use of crime intelligence slush funds. Allegedly, these funds were used to acquire high-value properties, including the Veras Boutique Hotel in Pretoria North and Kyalami Lodge in Midrand. Media reports estimated the value of these properties at tens of millions of rand, potentially totaling over R120 million. Critics suggested that these transactions were irregular, possibly circumventing official procurement processes and internal oversight mechanisms. The suggestion that Masemola might have been involved in authorizing or benefiting from these acquisitions only intensified public speculation. However, in response to these swirling claims, the NPA, through IDAC, issued a clear and firm denial. On August 12, 2025, IDAC stated publicly that no arrest warrant had been issued against Masemola, dismissing the circulating reports as unfounded and false. This denial was repeated across multiple reputable news sources, including Times Live, The Herald, Jacaranda FM, SABC News, IOL, and The Citizen. IDAC spokesperson Henry Mamathame stressed that while the agency continues to investigate various corruption-related matters, the claims regarding Masemola's arrest are entirely untrue. Despite this official clarification, public perception remains influenced by ongoing media coverage, social media speculation, and statements from political leaders. Masemola himself has remained largely quiet amidst the controversy, offering only brief comments when approached by reporters. When asked about the alleged arrest warrant, he deflected responsibility, suggesting that questions should be directed to the authorities who might seek to arrest him. His measured response has done little to calm the speculation, as many South Africans continue to debate whether the silence signals confidence in the legal system or a strategic decision to avoid further inflaming public discourse. The ramifications of this controversy extend far beyond Masemola. It highlights a persistent challenge facing South Africa: the delicate balance between accountability and politicization within law enforcement. If high-ranking officials are perceived to be above the law or capable of circumventing justice, public trust erodes rapidly. At the same time, Accusations of corruption can be weaponized in political battles, making it difficult for the public to distinguish between genuine accountability efforts and partisan maneuvering. Analysts have noted that such high-profile allegations, even when officially denied, can have lasting effects on the reputation of institutions, influencing morale within SAPS, public confidence, and broader governance dynamics. Looking at potential future scenarios, several outcomes could unfold. First, IDAC may decide to launch a formal investigation if any credible evidence arises, which could lead to charges or further scrutiny of senior officials. Second, the focus might remain on other individuals already under investigation or facing disciplinary action, particularly those linked to the alleged property acquisitions. Third, parliamentary committees tasked with oversight might uncover structural or procedural flaws within SAPS that require immediate reforms, shining a light on broader systemic challenges. Each of these possibilities carries significant consequences for the justice system and the country's perception of fairness and accountability. The controversy also underscores the power and danger of misinformation in today's digital age. WhatsApp messages, unverified social media posts, and politically motivated statements can easily fuel public hysteria, especially when the topics concern corruption, high-ranking officials, and sensitive law enforcement matters. For the average South African, distinguishing between verified information and rumor becomes a daily challenge, emphasizing the need for critical media literacy and reliance on credible sources. Amid all of this, one crucial point remains. As of mid-August 2025, there is no official record, no public documentation, and no legal basis to claim that an arrest warrant has been issued for Fannie Masemola. The story, however, is a cautionary tale about the intersection of politics, law enforcement, and media, showing how narratives, true, false, or somewhere in between, can shape public opinion. If you found this analysis insightful, don't forget to subscribe for updates and share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe that accountability can emerge in this situation? How should citizens respond when faced with conflicting narratives from politicians, media, and prosecutorial authorities? Let's keep the conversation going and explore these critical questions together.